Criticism always stings a bit, but unfair criticism can leave us stumped and even burnt. Whether this happens in a formal evaluation or even an informal chat with your supervisor. If that conversation and that feedback really is significant, then you've got to manage your reputation and you are your best advocate. Hi, my name is Meera Swaroop and I'm an impact communication coach. I work with professionals to help them gain impact and influence by shifting the way they communicate and present themselves. How you choose to receive feedback demonstrates your maturity as a leader, especially when you're at the receiving end of the feedback. In this video, I'd like to share with you a template that you could use for all those moments where you've received feedback that you found unfair. Even though no difficult conversation ever follows a template or a script, through this template, I intend to give you an opportunity to practice a muscle, because once this gets developed, you will intuitively be able to speak what really matters in that room when you receive that unfair feedback. As a first step, acknowledge that at least some of the feedback is useful for you. This shows your willingness and your maturity to have that conversation. Step 2, show evidence like supporting documentation instead of getting defensive. Maybe your boss thought that you've messed up the department budget. So log into the system, walk the person through it, instead of saying, I've done it, I've done everything right. Step number 3, wrap up with a suggestion and with a very clear understanding of what you are going to do differently so that the same feedback doesn't come up again. Here is a conversation template with an example. I've thought a lot about the feedback you shared with me regarding the budget. I see where you're coming from and can understand why you said what you did. I wanted to let you know that I ran the numbers of the budget for the last quarter and studied the fixed and variables again. I also want to talk about the part where you said that I didn't budget for the external vendor costs. I was caught a bit off guard when you expressed so much concern. But it occurred to me that, did you receive the communication about the cost of X vendors to be covered by a different head? This was communicated last quarter. Here it is, the email for it, and also the appendix of the budget sheet that was brought in to adjust this change. I thought it might be helpful for us to communicate a bit more regularly so that you are more aware of my progress on various projects. I can send you a weekly email giving you an update and also set up time for this on a monthly one-on-one connect. Please let me know your thoughts on this. I hope you found this useful and you're able to leverage on this template. Do share your comments, do share your thoughts and questions on what I just shared with you. When you ask, I grow. When I grow, I can offer you more. If this kind of communication interests you and you're willing to develop a muscle in this, I invite you to find out more about the communication program that I run along with my coaches. It's a program where people develop a muscle to be able to exude their presence to the maximum and be able to really leverage the impact that they have in any room. For those of you interested, do click on the link in the description box, and I'd love to hear back from you. I'd love to see your comments. Till the next video, keep observing yourself, keep working on yourself, and keep building your impact one word at a time. Bye-bye.